Top 10 aircraft you must have in war. Warfare is a complex endeavor, and the ideal air fleet would depend on the specific nature of the conflict. However, there are some general categories of aircraft that are crucial for most modern militaries. Number 10, Helicopters. Helicopters are vital tools for modern militaries. Their versatility allows them to perform many roles. They transport troops and supplies, evacuate wounded soldiers, and provide aerial reconnaissance. For direct combat, attack helicopters are heavily armed to destroy enemy positions and armor. Their maneuverability lets them fight in complex environments and provide close air support to ground forces. Examples include the UH-60 Black Hawk, US, and the Mi-8 HIP, Russia. Number 9, Unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, also known as drones, have transformed warfare. Used for recon and surveillance, they provide a constant eye in the sky without risking pilots. Armed drones, called UCAVs, can launch airstrikes with high precision. This reduces troop danger but raises ethical concerns about civilian casualties and remote control warfare. Overall, UAVs are a powerful and controversial tool that's changing the battlefield. Examples include the MQ-9 Reaper, US, and the Orion, Israel. Number 8, Maritime patrol aircraft, also called patrol aircraft or maritime surveillance aircraft, are military fixed-wing planes designed for long-sea missions. They perform tasks like anti-submarine warfare, hunting subs, anti-ship warfare, protecting from enemy ships, and search and rescue. They carry advanced sensors like radar to find ships and subs, and magnetic anomaly detectors to spot submarines hiding underwater. These planes are a key tool for navies protecting their borders and keeping seas safe. Examples include the P-8 Poseidon, US, and the IL-38 Mica, Russia. Number 7, Cargo aircraft. Cargo aircraft are the lifeblood of military logistics in war. Nicknamed workhorses, they transport vital supplies, troops, and vehicles to remote areas. These missions can be anything from paratrooper drops behind enemy lines to keeping forward bases stocked. Examples include the iconic C-17 Globemaster III, known for its massive capacity, and the versatile C-130 Hercules, used for airdrops and landings on rough terrain. Effectively, cargo aircraft extend the reach of armies and can be war-turners by supplying reinforcements or critical equipment. Number 6, Aerial Refueling Tanker. Aerial refueling tanker aircraft are flying gas stations, topping off fighter jets, bombers, and even other tankers mid-air. This extends their range and mission time dramatically. Imagine a fighter jet that could only fly a few hundred miles refueled across the ocean. Two main methods exist: a hose with a funnel-like drogue for the receiving aircraft to connect to, or a flying boom operated by a crew member to directly refuel. These specialized planes, often converted airliners, are vital for modern air forces. Examples include the KC-135 Stratotanker, US, and the IL-78 Midas, Russia. Number 5, Electronic warfare aircraft, are military planes tricked out to mess with enemy electronics. They jam enemy radars with noise, making them blind to friendly aircraft. They can also mimic friendly signals to deceive enemy air defenses. These planes protect bombers and fighters or disrupt enemy communication. Some are even equipped to gather intel on enemy radar systems. One famous example is the U.S. Navy's EA-18G Growler, a souped-up version of the F/A-18 fighter jet. Number 4, Bomber, are military workhorses designed to attack ground targets with bombs, missiles, or torpedoes. For large-scale air attacks against strategic targets, bombers carry a heavy payload of bombs or missiles. Early bombers were modified observation planes, but by World War I, specialized bombers like the giant German Staaken were wreaking havoc. Today, bombers range from fast, agile tactical bombers for close support to massive strategic bombers like the B-52, capable of carrying devastating payloads over long distances. Stealth technology like that of the B-2 Spirit allows them to bypass defenses for surgical strikes. Other example is the Tu-95 Bear, Russia. Number 3, Attack aircraft, also called strike aircraft, are military workhorses built for air-to-surface assaults. They directly support ground troops and take out enemy positions with missiles, bombs, and cannons. These planes are tougher and slower than jet fighters, but excel at carrying a heavy payload and operating at lower altitudes. The A-10 Thunderbolt II, with its iconic big gun, is a famous example, also affectionately nicknamed Warthog. Number 2, Air Superiority Fighter. Air superiority fighters are airborne aces, designed to dominate the skies. These jets prioritize dogfighting enemy aircraft and controlling airspace. Think of them as agile brawlers, packing speed long range for reaching distant battles. They carry a mix of weapons for both beyond visual range missile strikes and close-quarters dogfights with cannons and heat-seeking missiles. While some may carry out light ground attacks, their main focus is air-to-air combat. Famous examples include the F-22 Raptor and the Sukhoi Su-35, Russia. Number 1, Multirole Fighter. A multirole fighter is a jack-of-all-trades combat jet. Unlike older planes designed for one task, these can handle air-to-air combat, bombarding ground targets, reconnaissance, and even electronic warfare. This versatility comes from powerful engines, advanced avionics, and multiple hardpoints for carrying a variety of weapons and sensors. Examples include the F-35 Lightning II and the Eurofighter Typhoon. It's important to note that this is not an exhaustive list, and the specific needs of a military will vary depending on the nature of the conflict. However, these 10 aircraft types represent some of the most important capabilities that an air force can bring to bear in a modern war. Thanks for watching, and please hit subscribe button to inspire me more videos of top 10 in the world.